Like most of us, you've probably been hearing about Revenant Reborn leaks for so long, and throughout these leaks he's gone through several iterations of different abilities. But it seems we finally have his final set of abilities, and there's something very interesting in them, because we've had basically one of the abilities from the very start. And this is his leaked tactical. Now listen very carefully to the details. Revenant can perform a 20-meter dash without positioning, and then press spacebar again to perform a second dash. Now this ability isn't described as a jump, but it's a dash, which is usually a quick movement in most likely a straight line. And upon hearing this, a Redditor did hypothesize, what if this dash is the teleport he does? Because if you didn't know, Revenant does a little teleport sometimes in some of his finishes like this. He teleports and reappears around a second later, and also straight up in his totem animation, he just teleports back to it. And in his story from the Outlands, he shows another example of teleportation, almost like the Reaper teleportation, where he dematerializes and then rematerializes. So it seems right now, to make this tactical ability unique, so it's not exactly like the Vantage jump, it's going to be a teleportation dash where you disappear during the teleportation and reappear on the other end. Once again, much like Reaper from Overwatch. This would make sense lore-wise with Revenant's ability to dematerialize and rematerialize, and also, does this guy really look capable of just jumping miles? I don't think so. This could present some really cool opportunities. And also, with the double dash ability, he can move up to 40 meters in quite a fast speed, I'd imagine. I can already see huge plays where he teleports behind an enemy and then kills them. You know, the good old teleports behind you. But what about his other abilities? Because the totem is seemingly returned in the ultimate, where he can put down a totem, and rather than it being an offensive thing, it seems like a passive thing, where if somebody dies within its area, it restores Revenant's, I assume, in hand his team's armor. So oddly enough, this kind of puts Revenant in almost a support role, where he can heal his teammates if his ultimate's down, which is really interesting, but it kind of fits in with Revenant. He's evil and he siphons the life away from people. And he's also maintaining his passive that we data mined a while ago, which kind of proves these leaks are real, called Shadow Form, where he can see people through walls if they have under 40 health within 30 meters of him. And if he hits that person, his whole team can see him. So he also has a team scan, so he's really become a team player legend, which is really interesting and a weird term for Revenant. But these leaks are really cool, and they do kind of suggest Revenant has become more in touch with his shadow side with his rework, because most of his abilities now are based around shadows. If the dash is what we think it is, it's called Shadow Dash, so it most likely is him doing this. So what do you think about these? And do you think he's going to teleport like this? Yes or no? Comment down below and subscribe to stay up to date.